You will be able to understand the integration between BMC TrueSight and Atrium Orchestrator and understand the configuration of the artifacts for both sides. The TrueSight monitor adapter presents itself to the event manager or service cell as a gateway cell. Native TrueSight commands can be utilized to establish proper communication and data transfer between the cells. TrueSight events are converted into a XML structure within Atrium Orchestrator, which make it very easy to work with. Rules within Atrium Orchestrator evaluate the event and trigger workflows if required. The term event is used with BMC TrueSight and Atrium Orchestrator. However, the events, though similar, are structured differently. First, we start laying the foundation for the integration on the TrueSight platform. It is recommended that you have a TrueSight expert handy. To give you a quick overview, we have 3 major steps. This applies to a fresh install. As TrueSight system admin, cell configuration need to be changed and cells need to be recompiled. As the privileged user, the proper propagation rules need to be created. As the grid administrator, you need to configure the adapters and modules. Once this is handled properly, you need to validate the configuration of the infrastructure. We are now going to cover the TrueSight and Atrium Orchestrator configuration. First, we log into the Atrium Orchestrator grid and manage our adapters. In the adapter management section, you see that we have for proactive performance management an actor and a monitor adapter. Select both and add them to the grid. As you can see here, I already have pre-configured monitor and actor adapter for TrueSight, and we're going to review the configuration. The monitor adapter name doesn't really matter at this point. What matters is the port number, the name of our gateway, and the encryption key. The gateway name is representative used for our gateway cell. On the mcell-dir file on the TrueSight server, we are going to review and enter these information. This is our gateway cell on the host name and port name where Atrium Orchestrator resides. The configuration of that gateway cell is based on the gateway imconf file. Going in there, let's have a review on what's happening there. We see that the events are being propagated under certain conditions, and we select the slots that are being handed over to the gateway cell. For the modified one, we want to send also all slots. We add a pseudo slot called TrueSight event type, new or modified. This is to make our life easier on the Atrium Orchestrator side to detect if this is a new or a modified event. Going back to the grid manager, we're going to have a look at our TrueSight actor adapter. We need to have an mcell-dir file accessible to the local peer. We copied the one from the BPPM server over, enter the cell name, and leave the remaining pieces as they are. It's important to secure the mcell-dir file if you're in production because it contains the secret passwords, so to speak. Let's look again in mcell-dir. We have here the definition for the cell, DCA, host name and port, and encryption key. That's the reason why you want to secure that file. The rest of the adapter configuration stays as it is. And now we need to enable this adapter on at least one peer within our infrastructure. Go to Grid Manager, configure the peer, in this case my CDP, add the monitor and actor adapter, and then configure logging if required. If you want to debug, this information will be written in the grid.log file. Activate the configuration, and then we're going to verify if the adapter is all up and running, properly instantiated. Green indicates that we are good to go. And now we're going to test our gateway adapter by using msend. Msend followed by the name of the cell, in this case our gateway cell, add additional information that is required for this command, and as an application class we provide patrol_event. Execute this command and we have communication to the gateway cell. We can verify this in grid log or in process log. We see I received an event from the monitor adapter. This event contains the name of the cell. As you can see here, it is in this case msent, not a cell name. Then the patrol event as the class, and we have in our text message hello orchestration. So the configuration for the monitor adapter is working and we can receive events. Tested this with a command line utility that you find on the TrueSight server. On the Atrium Orchestrator side in Developer Studio, under Setup Validation, you find two workflows: create items and find items. They have a static entry for the items. I copied this into a text editor to make it easier to read. You see the target cell on the TrueSight server is called DCA, and we are going to populate the slot message with a custom string. We execute that workflow and verify if this is working properly. You see adapter name is empty. We will talk about this in a few minutes, why this stayed empty. Look the context, and here we have now the event coming back. Basically, TrueSight generated that event and hands us an information. 4160 is the last digit of the event ID. We are going to review this in Operations Manager, and you see our hello orchestration event arrived. And now we want to verify if we can also search for events. Open up the test find items workflow and again review the static entries for the concept or the context item called items. You see again, cell name is DCA, and in this case we want to search for the slot message that contains hello orchestration. If we have multiple or events of these, we would get them all. Execute that workflow. Leave adapter name empty. Verify the context that we receive our adapter response, and the XML structure from the actor adapter shows that we have actually an event, and the last 4 digits 4160 matches the event when we created it, and you see also the message contains hello orchestration.